They were born on September 20th, 1996, and passed away today, May 19th, 2015. They are survived by their mom, Ann, and dad Walter, stepdad Michael, and one brother Jackson.
This is an obituary for Lauren Harvey. She was born on July 4th, 1997. Today, May 19th, 2015, she died.
This is an obituary for Madison Startup. She was born on July 27th, 1997. Today, May 19th, 2015, she died. She is survived by her loving parents, grandparents, and 5 siblings.
Both boys were involved in ASB, varsity cross country, and varsity baseball. They were looking forward to playing their first CIF baseball game this Friday.
She is survived by her mother, Debbie, her father, Heath, her older brother, Austin, and her little brother, Connor. She was involved in volleyball for 2 years, ASB for 2 years, and Halo Autism Club for 2 years.
Shannon was survived by her mother, father, and younger sister. She was very involved on campus in the Leo Club, the Key Club, and the National Honor Society.
They had both been accepted to the University of Laverne. They both died almost instantly as they were thrown from their car were the other passengers.
She was involved with Husky Highlights and Chino. Madison had a bright future and was awaiting her college acceptance letters. Shannon was looking forward to prom this weekend because she was going with a group of her very best friends. She was driving to school this morning when a drunk driver ran a red light and killed her instantly.
Lauren was driving home when a drunk driver hit her car from behind and instantly killed her.
Today that ended her dream, as she was struck by a drunk driver from behind and killed in attack.
The other driver, one of their friends, was arrested on site. Chris and Marcelo made the mistake of getting in a car with a friend who had been drinking. Don't ever do this.
John, what's your emergency?
We need an ambulance at Chino High School. There was a really bad crash.
Is there any injuries?
Yes, there's people hurt. There's blood everywhere. Oh my God, I think I know that girl. It's really bad. There's blood everywhere. You need to get someone here really fast. I think these people are gonna die. It looks really bad.
All right. We'll get the deputies and the fire department started.
Okay, hurry. Bye.
Thank you.
How's it going? We have an 18-year-old male here coming from Chino High School.
Is there alcohol involved?
Yes, there was alcohol involved.
No pulse, we'll give epi. Go ahead and do epi. A shock. All clear?
All clear?
Everybody clear? Clear.
Shocking.
Shocking. Check the rhythm.
No rhythm.
Clear.
Clear. Shocking.
We're gonna have to call it.
Time of death?
Time of death, 10:14.
We've done everything we can. His heart, when he came in, was not working. He had massive trauma. We tried to shock him, tried to bring his heart back, but it did not return. So I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm sorry.
Was there a lot of pain?
No, he was unconscious when he came here. It perhaps was sudden death.
Mom, you can touch her.
Who's in the car?
Emily?
Is she okay?
She's also a patient here. That's all I can tell you.
Chino at Chino ×0, GCS of 3, involved in a head-on collision at ATOH, laceration on her anterior chest, also a hematoma on her left side of her head.
We got a rhythm, Dr. McCauley.
Okay. No, Dr. McCauley, are you Emily's mother?
I am, thank you. Nice to meet you.
So, I'm not sure how much you understand so far. She's been in an accident. There was a car accident. Alcohol was involved.
Oh my gosh.
So she was brought into us. She wasn't responding very well. And we did an x-ray because it looked like she has a lot of trauma to her neck.
Okay.
It looks like her cervical spine has been severed.
Oh my gosh.
That likely means that she's going to be paralyzed, at least from the waist down, for the rest of her life.
Oh my God, my husband's out of town. I have to call him.
Do you want to come see her first?
Yes, let me talk to her. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything will be fine, okay? I'm gonna call Dad, and you're gonna be okay. I'm so sorry this happened. We love you very much.
Probably take her to ICU. Other doctors will be coming in and following up. Versus Lenatois. Is he present?
Yes, ma'am.
Please bring him out.
Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast.
Appearances, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jonathan Kingston, appearing on behalf of defendant J.T. Lenatois.
You have to understand that at this point, while the people chose not to proceed with murder, you could have been charged with murder. And you could be spending the rest of your life in prison. And you killed 2 people. And you injured a 3rd. You intended to drink, you knew what you were doing, and you intended to drive, you knew what you were doing. They had to bury their children. They will not be able to take them to any kind of events in the future. The cost for those who live is going to be immense. You didn't worry about your impact on your family, your future, in terms of any scholarships you may have had, any acceptances to college you may have had, and thought, this couldn't happen to me. Well, the victims didn't think it could happen to them either. I am going to give you the most I can based upon what was charged, understanding at some point you will be out of custody again. You won't have a driver's license. You won't be able to drive. You won't be able to get around. And you're going to have a felony conviction that's going to keep you from being able to get a job in many locations, and in fact will preclude you from getting a job in many.
The only thing that will console you or your family is you at least have a life to consider what's going to happen to them. The other people do not.
Based upon this then, for the involuntary manslaughter, with gross intoxication, the court is going to sentence you to the aggravated term of 10 years in state prison. Based upon the fact that there were multiple victims, the court is going to sentence consecutive and sentence you to 1/3 the midterm for the other gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated for an additional 2 years. Consecutive to that, on count 3, you are going to be sentenced to 1/3 the midterm of 8 months. Consecutive to that, on count 4, driving under the influence, causing injury, 1/3 the midterm of 8 months, but because it involved the same action, the court will be staying that additional 8 months. Your total term in prison, forgot about the special allegation. Because you caused great bodily injury or death, in this case both, I'm going to sentence you for the GBI allegation of an additional 3 years in prison. Your total term in prison is 15 years, 8 months.
So I guess I'll start by saying that I love you, but you know this thing ain't been no walk in the park for us. I swear it'll only take a minute, you'll understand when I finish.